this is pretty good. Okay, so when Snack was a puppy, he very much liked toys, and he would tug on toys, but he mostly liked to play with toys on his own, not with me. So I had to work for several months to get him to engage, to get him to bring toys to me, that sort of thing. As far as tugging, Border Collies are kind of notorious for choosing one toy and then sticking to that toy. So I worked really hard with him to ensure that wouldn't be the case. So in your case, because you say JC likes to tug, I would get 2 identical toys. These aren't identical, but it's what I could grab right now. And I would start with extremely short tugs. Little tug, let go and back up. You want to encourage her to be driving into you. You grab the tug, you tug a couple times, you back up, so that she's very engaged in wanting you to do more. And then after 3 seconds of playing with the first toy, just completely drop it, ignore it, and you can start slithering toy number 2 along the ground. Dogs find the concept of chasing a prey animal very appealing. So if you want to really engage her in the second toy, you can get down, you want to skitter it away from her, skitter it around, get her interested in it, and then she gets it, and then you tug, tug, okay, tug, tug, and then you can let go and grab the other toy and skitter it around, skitter it around, skitter it around. Yes, good boy. Then let it go, don't say anything. Get the second toy, get the second toy. Yes, let that one go. And go for this one. Basically, you want, good boy, out, sit. You want the dog to realize that the toy that the human is engaging with is the fun toy. So I would do lots of that kind of stuff. When she's easily switching between, and this might take weeks, when she's easily switching between the 2 toys, then I would start to require striking the toy, being cued before she can do it. So in my case, I would have the toy, I would kind of keep it out of range, make sure the dog is engaged and interested, and then I would present it horizontally, because you don't want to get bit, and cue whatever, for me it's strike, while kind of backing up to encourage the dog to strike it. So strike, yes, good boy. Then you can let go, strike, yes, good boy. Wait, oh, you're caught, sorry, you're caught. Ready, strike, yes, good boy. Strike, yes, good job, buddy. And then that can eventually, you can stand up, strike, yes, good, strike, yes, good boy, strike, yay, good job, out, sit. So those are kind of the basics. It sounds simple and straightforward to explain. You'll run into a bunch of different things along the way. You might have to try little things, but basically I would start in a smaller space so that she doesn't really have anywhere else to go. And I would just really work hard on activating the toy you want to play with. After a few seconds, activating the other toy. And the first toy doesn't exist. So if JC wants to keep playing, she has to play with the toy that you have. So I do it in a small space, 2 identical toys, and I would also keep the sessions really short and the tugging really short. You don't need to tug with your dog for more than a couple seconds. Yeah, so that's how I would start. Hope it helps.